What's going on, everybody? I am Jabby Kaway, and we've got the gameplay reveal trailer for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in front of us. Very excited to get into this. I want to say a thing real quick, which might earn me some unfavorable comments, but I like to be honest with you guys. I own a few Call of Duty games: Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, World War II, as well as Cold War and Modern Warfare 2. I forgot that I own Modern Warfare 2. I bought that, excited to play it, and then I saw that Cold War was discounted. I played the shit out of it, and then I got busy with life, and I forgot about Modern Warfare 2. And here we got Modern Warfare 3. The cinematic trailer dropped the other day, and I watched it, excited to get into it, and I was like, yo, this is dope. I'm so confused. And so I didn't put that out. I figured that wouldn't be a good look. I know that there's a small section of you who would want to see that reaction anyway, so that'll be at the end of this reaction discussion. I figured, even though I haven't played the previous, Modern Warfare, I feel like a gameplay reveal trailer is something I should be able to participate in the conversation of. I am much more preferential to campaigns. I don't do the online multiplayer thing. I like campaign mode, and that's it. And according to some of the comments I saw on here already, the campaign is something that a lot of people were talking about and that they're very, very excited about. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, this totally speaks to me. I'm very excited to get into this with you guys. Please do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Roll under the radar to get this done.
Let's make sure they don't see the sunrise.
Yo, this looks great already. I mean, I know it's just I know we're looking at a cutscene, okay? I want to be clear about that. I understand, but the marketing is working on me because this looks so good.
Let's go to work, Bravo.
Or is it a cutscene? No, that's gameplay right there, right?
He knows you're coming.
Copy that.
Devastation on a global scale.
We have 2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out. It's killing civilians. Visual on target. We need medevac now.
He wants a world war.
Wait. Okay, this whole bit with the airplane, like, is the assumption it's gonna be like executive decision where you're like Kurt Russell and Steven Seagal boarding the plane from beneath? You know, sometimes when I'm watching these things, I forget to look at like the bottom when it says whether it's like a gameplay, like in-game graphics or whatever. I didn't catch anything like that here. So all this right here to me just looks like dope cutscene. I can't tell if this is what it's gonna look like in-game. The elements all look so real. But then there's obviously like this all looks like cutscene to me. But then you get to later in the trailer and like that, okay, that looks more like, actual gameplay footage. And then when you're descending inside the tower, that looks like gameplay footage. All this looks, I mean, I got a 4090, okay, RTX 4090. I haven't made use of it yet. More than likely, I would probably be playing it on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, just because of sheer laziness. It's easier to flip on the Xbox or the PS5 than it is to like boot up a game on a PC. This right here, there's a clear distinction between what is the cinematic and what is the gameplay. That kind of environment still looks cool. Obviously, I'm not as well versed in some of the encounters in Call of Duty to know if this is like super distinct from other things that you have experienced in Call of Duty games prior, but it looks fun. The thing with the airplane, I can't tell if that's just a story element or if this is like an opportunity to do something where you're supposed to save the hostages and not let them get hurt. I'm sure there's a number of you who are like, you gotta play Modern Warfare 2 to enjoy Modern Warfare 3. I get it. I hear you already before you even leave the comment. If you stick around to the end to see the other reaction, you're gonna hear me say this again, just as a heads up. All this stuff underwater reminds me of The Rock. The movie The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, where they're traveling underneath with the things, and you hear Haley talk about it. She knows more about it than I do. That's just, for me, that's super cool just to like kind of live out that fantasy of being in The Rock. And here you can now look forward to a reaction discussion where two people don't know what the hell's going on. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Haley Seat, a fellow casual gamer, and a fellow also owns Call of Duty but hasn't had much time to play it.
Yes.
So we have the MAKAROV reveal trailer. I have no idea what we're in for, so I'm excited nonetheless. Is that live action? Oh, it's live action.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought for a second, I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
amazing
I was like,
graphics.
whoa. Oh, the doggos.
The danger we face is clear and present.
Oh, now we're in, okay.
Okay. Interesting.
This is not a threat, not an if, but when.
I love the tattoo thing.
Oh, I first saw that in The Rock. Tattoo? What is this?
A force of evil who seeks to tear the world apart, piece
So
by
cool.
piece. To him, every ally is a weapon. Every bystander,
Oh, what?
a shield.
Two-headed eagle.
We don't know his next target, but we know ours. Makarov.
My Joker smile, you know who the villain is.
All right. I'm properly lost, but I got excited.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know why it's
No.
part in animation?
I have no
Not?
idea. I have no idea. But I mean, nonetheless, I was like, that's like, while I'm absent of information that I need to be as properly excited as I should be, I still felt like moved by this trailer.
I loved the tattoo thing. I just think that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, the way it was shot, it felt very cinematic.
I thought maybe you were watching a movie trailer at first. Yeah.
Call of Duty definitely has the money to make it like, you know, high level. Call of Duty and Battlefield, like both of them, they make the coolest trailers. I think it was Battlefield 4 had the music from the White Stripes,
Oh, yeah.
Seven Nation Army, but it was like a cool rendition of Seven Nation Army. I'm like, this is so dope. And this goes in that same library of dope trailers from these companies. Because I watched the movie Tetris from Apple TV the other day. I looked up the numbers or something, and Tetris, like all its iterations, has sold around 500 million units. It's like the third highest, and the other two highest, if you're combining all different iterations and forms, Mario is at 750 million. I don't remember where Call of Duty is, but it's definitely up there.
for sure up there. There's
Yeah.
been so many of them.
Yeah, they just keep cranking them out. And so I had to finish Cold War just because I was enjoying that. Pick up on Modern Warfare. I'm not gonna do it in any like timely manner to, you know, that's gonna make sense with the drop of this. I do have the intention to go back and play it at some point. I thought that was a cool trailer.
I got really excited personally over the scuba diving part because I'm a big scuba diver. They did a good job. It was actually legit, like how their setups were and stuff. So I was like, okay, yes. They even had like their DPVs and they had the rebreathers.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But I saw the first time I saw that was in The Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how they got into The Rock, was like they had something like that.
Yeah,
and
it's a
it
DPV.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's a propulsion vehicle. So it's like
Okay.
an underwater scooter. You attach it to you. It has like a little fan you hold on to it and it'll propel you through the water.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I also saw it in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Also just as realistic.
Yeah, it's so realistic.
You know what I'm saying? While I don't know who that is, what I like about this is it's creating a human element, something that you can kind of buy into in terms of like a story.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, that makes it easier to jump into a game when you have a fixed point like that you're sort of like dealing with.
Yes.
Whether you're that character and you have an objective or that guy is your objective. Sometimes it kind of feels just kind of ambiguous and you're just like doing these missions. I recall feeling that way with some Call of Duty games where it's just like, you just go, oh, this is your mission today. And then you're like, attack. And you,
Like, okay.
you dropped into this zone and you got to do the thing.
Yeah.
And then you dropped into this next zone, you got to do the thing. And it's like, after a while, it feels very samey. You run out of weapons and you end up doing the knife thing.
I swear, that is how I play.
Yeah.
I panic with the guns,
Yeah.
and then I just go knife. I just run up to them. I do that on a lot of games. If I have to shoot, I'm like, let me just run up to them. I'll get them that way.
It requires a little bit less finesse.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a little bit less skill because you just got to attack. Like, it's like a brawl as opposed to like accuracy. I enjoyed this trailer. I thought it was very cinematic and it's got me intrigued, to say the least, to go home and play the game I already own so I can make sense of why this is cool.